Okay, I'm hoping I can get everything right for this video. So before we get into this, spoilers. All right, that's y'all's fucking warning. All right, number 2, fillers that were not told by Hagurama or Hashirama need to get the fuck out. Wherever you think chronologically they can go, put them there. So we're starting off with Itachi, right? When Itachi got Edo Tensei brought back, that's where we're starting. But we're starting at the point to where basically he sends Nagato to the realm of drunken dreams. Basically, he saves Shisui's eye that was in the crow, but he burns the crow. That's basically the main thing, right? Ending up, he goes, finds Kabuto, puts him under Izanami just like he did before, and ending up in the process of him being put under Izanami, he's trying to figure out how to Uno reverse the jutsu, and he thinks he has it. So he brings back Nagato because he has a plan, has Kabuto release the jutsu. It works. And then Madara's also Udo and reverse it too, because that's the I mean Madara still has to stay. So in the process of that, Itachi still has that one eye missing. So ending up, he takes out the eye that he saved, that's Shisui's eye, and puts it in the eye in replacement for his other eye. Like, you know how like Obito and Kakashi had that little like spiritual meetup after Obito died? Well, Shisui and Itachi have the same thing. Itachi gets gets the EMS in that one eye. So now he has Tsukiyomi and Kodo and Asakami in that one eye, but it's an EMS. So then ending up, he's all like, yo, like this eye is pretty powerful, and I don't have enough chakra for this, even though like he has infinite chakra because he's Edo Tensei, but like, you know, he's like, let me create a second chakra pool for Kodo and Asakami so I can actually use it, right? Because he ending up like Kodo and Asakami is going to use up a lot of my chakra, and I need my chakra to do other stuff like Amaterasu and Tsukiyomi if needed, right? So then the whole 4 Kage get brought back, Orochimaru, that whole stuff, like everything happens the same way. Then ending up like they ending up joining the war arc, but before they join, Neji doesn't die. What? This is what actually happens to Neji. Neji ending up in the process of saving Hinata and Naruto. He ending up thinks to himself, if I combine an air palm with a rotation, so a rotation into an air palm, basically nobody's gonna fucking die, including him, right? Because truthfully, if he would have done a rotation, he would have been fucking fine. But since it's my video, I'm doing this how I want to. Well, ending up, he does that, but it doesn't come out. But something else does, because something sparks in him, and he just releases this force that shoots back the Ten Tails attack back at the Ten Tails. And then everybody's like, yo, Neji, like, you're flying and your eye is bleeding. And everybody sees Neji's eyes as like I said, his eye is bleeding and he awoken a Tenseigan. And everybody's freaking out like, yo, what the fuck? And then every Hyuga member Neji ending up has a flashback of like how the Hyugas have their own little stone tablet just like the Uchihas, and he has a flashback of that. Almost every Hyuga member that's on the battlefield ending up like, all that, oh, that must have been what was written on the stone tablet, the upgraded Byakugan or something. But everybody's all like, yo, like, did this nigga just awaken like a Mangekyo Byakugan or something like that? I dare you to say that 10 times as fast. So ending up, we have it to where the same thing happens. The Kage show up, Tsunade gets pissed off at Orochimaru, all that stuff happens, right? The rest of it happens the same way. Madara ending up tells Hashirama's clones like, hey, yo, don't send your clones to do your dirty work, like I don't want to fight you for real. And then Itachi's like, well, I heard about you, Madara, let me see what you can do. And then Madara's like, boy, you better respect your elders. And basically they have a fight. And this the fight we've been almost the fight we've been waiting for. Well, see, here's the thing. Since Itachi got that one Mangekyo or EMS, and the other one he has a Mangekyo, he has like a full body Susanoo. But Madara got a full body armored Susanoo. So yeah, he like basically he beats Itachi. He doesn't like beat him too bad, but like he beats Itachi. Ending up in that fight, we get to see what Madara's Mangekyo ability is. But ending up, yeah, so he beats Itachi. Then Nagato's all like, hey yo, like you're not just gonna beat up on my friend. And then, well, truth be told, Nagato can't pull out the sixth path of pain, so he literally gets dog walked with a short leash. So it's not even fucking fair at that point. And then Hashirama's like, all right, let me step in because I'm tired of seeing kids get their ass whooped. So ending up, we get to see a nice and badass fight between Hashirama and Madara. And then Madara won that bitch. And then Itachi's all like, hey, yo, if we combined all three of our powers, I think we can beat Madara. And that's exactly what they do. They combine Nagato's Rinnegan, Itachi's Sharingan, and Hashirama-ness, and had this mechanized, like this Rinnegan enhanced wood golem with Susanoo armor with the Yatamir and Blade of Totsuka. Like, it's pretty fucking badass. And literally, like, they fight Madara again, the 3 against 1, and Madara holds his own until literally he's getting his ass handed to him. And then Madara looks at Zetsu like, hey, yo, you want to help me, fam? Like, you just sitting back there, you want to help me? And then Black Zetsu gives Madara a small bit of Kage's chakra, ending up which boosts him up enough to beat the 3 of them combined. And then Madara does the rest of the fuck Madara does. And ending up fast forward to the Obito Kakashi fight. So this is the main thing I kind of want to change, right? So that fight, I wish it was like prolonged. Like I wish it was longer, right? But instead of both of them getting stabbed, Kakashi stabs Obito and then grabs Obito's chakra rod and stabs him in the leg. Now the problem with that is that Kakashi already is out of chakra. Like, he's low on chakra, right? Lower than he was in the pain arc. I mean, Obito does the whole thing, like he ending up flees, ending up like somehow barely fucking survives, ending up brings Madara back to life. He stares down the 10-tailed beast with Sage Mode in none of his fucking eyes. Does the same shit. I mean, everything else happens the same way it fucking happens. He kills Naruto, he kills Sasuke. So ending up, we get to the point to where Madara gets his eye back. He becomes the 10-tailed Jinchuriki. Everybody else is trying to save Naruto and Sasuke, ending up like that stuff happens, right? So really, this is the one thing that I really gotta say, and it's not really relevant to the story because again, everything else is still gonna happen the same. When Obito told Sakura to stab him in the fucking eye, she did not hesitate. She didn't even let him finish his sentence. She stabbed the ever living fuck out of Obito to where it killed him. She stabbed him in the eye, killed him, and slashed the rest of his fucking face off to where you could not recognize him after that. Like, she basically made that nigga Scarface. Like, that's all the fuck I'm saying. So then we get to a point to where like the same thing happens. You know, Madara ending up sees this. He's like, you bitch, and ending up somehow brings Obito back to life, partially to get his eye, put it in him, and then just kills him to where he's actually dead now. Instead of just blowing off this like chunk of Madara's arm, my guy kicks Madara so hard, the only thing left is his upper body, and that's it. Like, literally, like Madara gets like half his body blown off. Like, the only thing left is his upper body in his head. Like, that's the fuck it, right? Everything else is gone, and he is going to fucking die in this process. So basically, like, Madara basically gets half his body blown off. He's about to die along with my guy. My guy's all like, yeah, fucking worth it. Ending up, Zetsu's all like, I need you to survive a little longer. Gives him more of Kage's chakra, and then he ending up regenerates, and then he's about to kill my guy, and then next thing you know, Naruto shows up. We finally get the fight between Sasuke with the Rinnegan, Naruto with the Sage of Six Paths, and 10-tailed Jinchuriki with 2 Rinnegan and Sharingan Madara. And that fight literally is probably the best fight in Naruto, if not one of the best fights in anime in general, right? In Naruto in general and anime in general. Like, it's a really nice, badass fight that, like, I would watch over and over. Madara wins that because he has both their powers, and also based off of speculation, his Rinnegan ability. So then he beats up like basically the entirety of Team 7, and basically it's all like does the whole villain monologue thing. He's like,
y'all really thought y'all was something, bro. I literally have both y'all's power in one, combined. Y'all ain't shit. I am Madara Uchiha, the ghost of the Uchiha. Y'all think y'all had me. Y'all real cute. You kids need to learn to respect your elders.
And as he's about to kill him, Zetsu comes in and sneaks his ass. Makes him a arm accessory or something like that. I don't know. Ending up Kaguya gets brought back, ending up everything happens the same way. They defeat Kaguya, adding up like everything happens the same way except for the ending. The whole fight with like Naruto and Sasuke. Basically like Itachi's all like, hey yo brother, like don't do this, like you can't be doing this shit, right? Nagato's like, yo Itachi, we gotta team up to beat your brother's ass. And then Naruto's all like, I'll just do it. And then Sakura, she's over here like, Sasuke, just come back to me. Like she still gets put under that whole fucking the Rinnegan Genjutsu shit. Like I'm just gonna be for real. Like I'm actually glad that actually happened to her, so that's still staying in. The fight still happens between Naruto and Sasuke, right? But basically what really happens is that instead of it being a normal Rasengan at the end that clashes with Sasuke's Onyx Chidori infused with Inferno style, basically what happens is that when Naruto hits, you like creates this Rasengan, not only is it with Kurama's chakra, but it's with its own chakra, so it has a little bit of wind style to it, along with the other Jinchuriki, other tailed beast Kekkei Genkai. So it's like a magnet, lava, boil, insect, like bubble, like it's some sort of crazy jutsu, right? Ending up, it blows their arm off like it normally does. But not only that, in the process of that, Naruto's Uzumaki genes start kicking in and his hair starts dyeing a little red in certain spots. And ending up, Naruto's gonna survive this. Sasuke's not though. So Sasuke's finna die and Naruto's still gonna live. Y'all probably hate me, but hear me out. In the process of this happening, Sakura still comes through and saves, tries to save, both of them. But ending up, she realizes that Naruto's already healed. So let me just focus on Sasuke. And then Sasuke's all like, hey yo, like don't even waste your chakra. I'm finna die. I know it. And in the process of that, he brings his brother and Nagato like fully back to life. The same way Obito brought Madara back to life. Well, technically Zetsu. And in the process of him dying, he gives his Rinnegan to Kakashi and his other Sharingan eye to his brother Itachi, which has Itachi having Mangekyo EMSs in both his eyes. And also Kakashi now has a Rinnegan. At the moment of Sasuke dying, because their blood fused together and their chakra mixed, it somehow went back into their bodies. Naruto ending up awakens a Rinnegan that he can activate and deactivate at will. And then Sasuke dies for like, I don't know, 10 seconds or some shit like that. I don't freaking know. But then all of a sudden, Sasuke ending up comes back to life. The problem is when he comes back to life, he doesn't just come back to life. He comes back to life thinking the Uchiha clan wasn't killed. Everything that just happened, he does not remember. And that is a permanent, like, he will not remember. Like, he's not going to remember shit, right? Like, it's not going to come back to him like this is amnesia or like, he's going to remember this shit. Like, no, like, he is stuck. Like what he knows is that, like, hey, like, I want to go home to mom and dad. Well, mom and dad ain't home. They're in the grave.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
That's how I would end Naruto. Basically is the end. Now, I know that's probably going to be a little bit crazy. So basically, like, ending up leading to like the end of Naruto. So basically what happens is that in Naruto, the last, Neji ending up gets sent on a quest to figure out the Tensegan like on Earth, and he doesn't get notified about the whole like Toneri shit. So he's doing a mission, but it's also like a quest to figure out the Tensegan like on Earth. Throughout whatever nations he can figure it out from, which ending up leads to like, he learns how to activate it and deactivate it at will. If Neji's alive, Neji and Tenten get married, but before they got married, Lee and Tenten had a little, Lee and Tenten got a little sake in their system, and let's just say they went back to Lee's place, and let's just say 9 months later. That's how I would rewrite Naruto. So yeah, this is gonna be a long ass video to edit. So yeah, wish me luck, and I'll catch you on the next one. This is gonna be a pain in the ass.